Hello, I'm here at Nueva Ecija University, and I just came from our signing ceremony, where we signed this partnership with the president. So I'm just recording tips and notes from the meeting and briefing. So it was the first time I met with the president. This is the second time that I've met face to face with our advocate from within NEUST, si Vice President Rachel. So it was a pretty efficient interface, no? With Rachel, just the journey with Rachel. She was introduced by a friend. I invited her to attend the roundtable discussion with the Harvard PhD professor in Baguio, and she brought over in a van around 5 faculty members. And then I also invited her to the Johns Hopkins Forum in Quezon City. I wasn't there myself, but she was able to bring with her the president of NEUST. So they have a pretty good experience with Civica, and we have been able to use the slots that we could invite them to. So a few thoughts from today's meeting. One, I really pushed the conversation forward. I got to address the academic faculty around 40 of them or 30 of them for around 10 minutes, talk to them about the number of labs. I asked them what was mabungang partnership over 3 years, no? So I asked them, kung partnership ito, ano yung itsura, ano yung bunga na hinanap na gusto natin ma-harvest in 3 years. I asked, gusto ba natin na nag-represent tayo sa Sweden or sa London ng ating mga papers? And then that intrigued them, and I think that got them thinking, no? And then over lunch, we probed it further. And then we talked about, one, setting up research fellowships, which was a good thing because we had it in our MOA. Two, I presented to them the N dimensions, and they have an ongoing research with Badjaus, which is an indigenous community based here in Cabanatuan, and the multiple dimensions. So the Sloan matrix for multiple disciplines, the N dimensions, Yost Bonds-and framework was very useful to them in the discussion. It helped them unpack the many transdisciplinary intersections that we're seeing. And then we outlined the next steps, no? And for the next steps, we talked about a brown bag session that they could hold among themselves, and then a follow-on forum in which I would show up again. It's pretty... takes a full day just to come over here, no, and get back to Manila, but it's a worthwhile investment. During the signing, while the MOA was initially focusing on health, we got to extend the scope so that it straddled all the departments, all the disciplines, and then it turns out they have 14 campuses, which is really great. That's a big footprint in a province of 33 municipalities. Turns out Cabanatuan is also the hottest, one of the hottest cities, one of the 2 hottest cities in some parts of the year. So they're an outlier in that sense. So I challenge them to make climate change one of the problems in their own backyard that they need to solve, and that seemed to resonate with them. What else? We talked about international collaboration and how provincial universities are no longer marginal, no? Collaborators are just one text or message away, whether they're in Manila or Boston, and therefore we should stop thinking of ourselves in the provinces as being marginal and the Manila universities as central. We also got to I also got to mention, it turns out they have a PhD program in public administration, and which is a direct counterpart or twin of the PhD students that we interfaced with just last week with De La Salle. So I offered to link them up. So this is a really good partnership, and it looks like we can unpack this into a highly differentiated program. I already mentioned to them that over 3 years, this could end up differentiating into 20 different labs. So I'm really looking forward to that. I hope these notes become useful for our Civica lab managers as we set up more and more of these. Thank you.